Hello everyone. Today I want to explain the noun and its kinds. Now, what is noun? All naming words which denotes a person, place, animal, thing, action, quality, feeling are together called noun. Okay? Noun here, nouns kinds. Okay? Proper noun, common nouns, collective nouns, material noun and abstract noun. 5 kinds. Okay, kinds of noun. Now listen. Here proper noun, common noun, collective noun and material noun together called concrete nouns. Why? Include names of persons, things, animals, places or anything that physically exists, or nouns that we can see or touch. So proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun together called concrete nouns. Why? Nouns that we can see or touch. Okay. All means proper noun, for example Delhi, Calcutta, then Harish, Suresh, that all proper noun. Common noun boy, girl, river. Collective noun bunch of grapes. Okay, bunch here, that all collective nouns. Material nouns sugar, rice, pen, pencil, whatever it is, that material nouns. Okay, so these all together called concrete noun. Why it is called concrete noun? Noun that we can see or touch, or anything that physically exists. Okay, name of the persons, things, animals, places or anything that physically exists. So it is called concrete nouns. And abstract noun, names of qualities or actions which do not exist physically but can only be thought of, or nouns that we cannot see or touch. We can't see it or touch it. For example, see humility, we can't see or touch it. Bravery, we can't see or touch it. Then also it's noun, abstract noun. Okay, respect, we can't see it or touch it. Love also, we can't see it or touch it. So it is called abstract noun. Okay, action, quality or feeling that we cannot see or touch. Concrete nouns are further divided into common nouns, proper nouns, material nouns and collective nouns. Now let's see common nouns. A name which is given in common to persons, places, animals or things of the same kind or class is called a common noun. Common noun do not begin with the capital letter unless they start a sentence. Now listen again. A name which is given in common to persons, places, animals or things of the same kind or class is called a common noun. And one more thing, common noun do not begin with the capital letter unless they start a sentence. See, for example, the doctor was very friendly. Here doctor, common noun. The mountain was majestic. Here mountain, common noun. The dog is a faithful animal. Here dog and animal, common noun. Children are playing in the park. Here children, common noun, and park also common noun. Towns and cities provide more facilities than villages do. Okay, here towns, cities and villages, common noun. We don't know which town, which cities, which villages. And here see, common noun do not begin with the capital letter unless they start a sentence. Here children and town, here we use capital letter. So why we start a sentence? That's why we use capital letter. Now let's see proper noun. A name that refers to a particular person, place, animal or thing is called a proper noun. Here particular name given to a particular person, place, animal or thing. Okay, here one note, a proper noun begins with the capital letter. You remember, a proper noun begins with the capital letter. For example, the Ganga is the holy river. Mumbai is the financial capital of India. Ujjwal calls his dog Rex. The Gita is a holy book. The Bay of Bengal lies to the east of India. Here Ganga is the name of a particular river, so Ganga is proper noun. Okay, and Mumbai is the name of a particular city, so Mumbai is proper noun. Ujjwal is the name of a particular boy, so Ujjwal is a proper noun. Rex is the name of a particular dog. So Rex is proper noun. Gita is the name of a particular book, Bhagavad Gita. So Gita is proper noun. Bay of Bengal is the name of a particular sea. So Bay of Bengal is proper noun. India is the name of a particular country. So India also proper noun. Next, collective nouns. A word that names a group or collection of persons, animals or things are called a collective noun, or collection of persons, animals or things taken as a whole is called a collective noun. For example, a cluster of stars, a clump of trees, an army of soldiers, bottle of milk, a cluster or galaxy of stars, pack of cards, a herd of cattle, a bunch of keys or grapes, a choir of singers, a bundle of sticks, a wad of notes, a heap of stones. These all red underlined, these all collective nouns, okay? Word that names a group or a collection of persons, animals or things are called collective nouns. Next, material nouns. A material noun is the name of a substance or material which is used to make things. Here it is divided into two parts, okay? Countable nouns and uncountable nouns, okay? Material nouns divided into two parts, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. The noun which can be counted are called countable nouns, okay? Is that clear? The nouns which can be counted are called countable nouns. For example, journal, oven, desk, plant, etc. Here, listen, one note. A and an can be used before the countable nouns. Okay? A and an can be used before the countable nouns. The question how many is asked for countable nouns. The plural are mostly formed with countable nouns. Now listen, uncountable nouns. The nouns which cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. Okay, countable nouns, nouns that can be counted. Uncountable nouns which cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. Example, milk, sugar, oil, minerals, etc. Articles a or an are not used with uncountable nouns. Okay, one important point, article a or an are not used with uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns do not form plurals, some, any, etc. Okay, abstract noun, wisdom, honesty, love, kindness, etc. are uncountable nouns. Okay, we can't count wisdom, honesty, love, kindness, how much love, how much kindness. Okay, these all uncountable nouns. And material nouns means such gold, milk, sugar, oil, that also uncountable nouns. Now next, abstract nouns. The name of a quality, action, state or condition which only exists in our mind but we cannot see or touch, or things which have no material body are called abstract nouns. Okay, things which have no material body are called abstract nouns. For example, see, emotions and feelings, happiness, sorrow, joy, etc. Events or incidents, competition, marathon, etc. Conditions, famine, hunger, starvation, etc. State of being, comfort, solitude, etc. Quality or virtue, beauty, confidence, etc. Art, dance, music, etc. These are all abstract nouns. Okay, concrete nouns, noun that can see or touch. Such nouns are called concrete nouns. Proper noun, common noun, material noun, and collective nouns together called concrete noun, and abstract noun, that quality, feeling, emotions, all that. Okay, thank you.